is for friends.
I thought this music was so epic.
Oh, stuff it.
Hi, I'm Ant,
And I'm Woody.
and we are
Anything Gaming.
come and enjoy the show.
Packs. So epic.
Welcome to Anything Gaming, episode 50. I'm Ant, he's Woody, and we're back for another year of 2026 with more Anything Gaming. How are you, Woody?
I'm doing great. It's been a good year for me so far. I've been playing a lot of good stuff. I'm looking forward to a lot of other good stuff. And of course, I'm still digging into the retros as I do because, can't go forward without looking back. How about yourself?
I've been playing a few games, catching up on some games over Christmas, and for a game developer, I guess you take off a little bit of time over the Christmas holidays. And in Australia, you've got to remember too, we've got Christmas holidays and summer break all in one here because it's like reverso world. So I've got lots of time where my kids are like, hey, can we play this game? Let's do this game. And so it's a very game-centric kind of couple of months for me. So I've been playing a lot of stuff, but yeah, it's been fun.
Nice. Well, I'm just gonna crack this one out right out of the gate. I did play some of Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Not a bad game.
Did you like it? Because I didn't really. I'm not that fussed on it.
It's all right if it's easy. It's not necessarily hard. I've played worse, but still, parrying in an RPG, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah,
but
the story
it was all right. Yeah, story's cool.
Yeah,
I like the world that it's in, the graphics, the whole style, the aesthetic of the game. That's really cool. The gameplay itself, fun. It's turn-based. It is what I expect it to be.
Yeah.
But I've played so many turn-based RPGs in my life that and it does some things differently, like the parry thing, build up your power for this. It's good. I didn't play all the other Game of the Year contenders, but I'm just going to go ahead and say I might get some hate. I think Bonanza's way better. At the very least, I had more fun with Donkey Kong Bonanza, for whatever that's worth.
Okay. No, I haven't played. So you did play Prime? You have played Prime? Are we talking about Prime? Sorry, I was just double checking the stream was working because I forgot to open that window.
I was talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza because that was like my Game of the Year. Out of the Game of the Year list, it was the only one I played at the time. But it was that. And then once Expedition 33, I was like, all right, I'm going to give that game a go. I got a sweet steelbook for it, too. Like the PlayStation 5. It's beautiful. It looks good. So I'm happy I got it for the collection. I just don't know if I'll ever actually, go through it all.
How did it run on PlayStation? Because I played it on Xbox Series S. I only have a Series S. And I thought it was not the most polished of games. There was some moments where it just didn't run at a nice smooth frame rate. I mean, I just want 60 FPS or something like that. I know it's a Series S Xbox, so don't hate me for that. But how about PlayStation? Was there good frame rate for PlayStation?
At the very least, now that you mention it, I'm trying to think. I didn't notice any noticeable drops.
Okay.
Doesn't mean they weren't there. I just didn't notice any. Sometimes you get forgiven with your games that, you just don't notice it unless it's at a critical moment where you're like, oh, that looks bad. As far as I can tell, ran fine.
Okay. So it's probably just
loading times. Yeah.
It's just my poor man's Xbox that is running like crap. So yeah, we'll duly noted. Okay, no, that's cool. I couldn't give it Game of the Year personally. I thought it was cool. I think it just got all the hype because everyone liked it. It was a bit different. It had like an interesting story, and it kind of did some things that we hadn't seen in games for a while, I guess, and kind of got a bit of nostalgia and that into it. I think that's why people went pretty hardcore for Expedition 33.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know that I'm pretty sure, wasn't last year's Game of the Year award winner Astrobot?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone wanted Balatro to win, and Astrobot ended up winning.
Astrobot.
I think Astrobot was
great.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, pretty much that. Again, a 3D platformer. I like 3D platformers, so I guess that's the way it works out for me. But I'm glad I got it. I also picked up this game's awesome. Have you ever watched the Terminator movies?
Yeah, is this a 2D Terminator one?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
I was waiting to see if you bought that because I knew that was going to be on your list.
I did. Yes, and it's good. It is good. Yeah, simple and quick. Honestly, because of that, maybe a little overpriced.
I was going to say it's quite an expensive game for
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Terminator. Terminator's a franchise that hold near and dear to my heart, so
Yeah.
I'll reach for that. But if you're not a big Terminator, especially Terminator 2 fan, as good as the gameplay is, I don't know if it's justified. Probably wait till it comes out on a sale.
Yeah, okay. I played Kingdom 2 Deliverance. Did I tell you about this last year?
Oh no.
No. Oh, I think you should buy that game. It's really, really good. That's the game that everyone was saying should have been the game of the year instead of Expedition 33. And I completely agree with everybody except for the people that judged the games, obviously, that had no idea. It's just really, really good. It sets the scene well. It's all medieval stuff, but I don't know, you can get lost in it for hours, but it's got a really, really cool story. Like, I don't know. It's got lots of really cool side characters. All the characters have really got depth to them. I've said it really a lot of times, which is probably really annoying. But it's something. I understand why people were complaining that it didn't get so many awards, because at very least it should have got RPG of the year instead of. It's excellent. So.
Yeah, I mean, Donkey Kong did walk away with, I think I got Best Family Game.
That's just a kick in the guts, though. Like
it's a statue to bring home.
but even
the statue.
Death Stranding 2 didn't get anything at the Games Awards. And I haven't played it yet, but all reports is that game is done really, really well. So, I mean, what's the point of having categories if you're not going to look at the different games in their categories? If you're just going to go, well, Expedition 33 won the main award, we're going to give the categories for this game to that for Expedition 33.
Yeah.
What's the point of having the categories? You might as well just go, well, this is the best game, and then not worry about categories.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some awards, not for games, more for movies, do that. But overall, yeah. And then Clay Obscure swept.
Yeah.
They brought home a lot of shit. And again, decent game.
Yeah, but not game,
bad.
not game of the year.
Yeah, I'll go as far as to call it a B. It's a solid B. It's it brings it, but
I would say A. I would say an A minus, maybe. I'd go even higher than that.
The parrying part ruins it for me. I just hate parrying. Some games make it really, really almost comically simple, and if it's not that simple, I'm not gonna like it.
No, it makes sense. I agree.
Yeah, that's just my thing on it. Yeah.
But,
another game, I'm enjoying it, but I've been playing Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, this is a game I wanted to get your feedback on. Have you got to the desert? Do you have the music pack?
Yeah, okay, so I haven't gone to the desert. I haven't gone to the desert yet, only because I've been playing, some other stuff, which I'll get into soon.
Okay.
But I gotta say this: from what I did play, it's a lot of Nintendo games. For me, I realized ultimate comfort food. I like it. I really like Metroid Prime 4. I'll say it's better than 3. Around where 2 is. But again, nothing's touching number 1. Decent enough so far, but it is on the back burner because of Terminator. Because I'm having a lot of fun with Terminator.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, but I haven't got to it, but I did get the bike for a Christmas gift. So when I do get to the desert, I'll be able to rock the tunes.
Yes, finally. You bought you up
Yeah.
you paid extra.
I
You did
paid
pay extra.
No, someone paid extra. I did not. It was a Christmas gift, so it's all right. So,
Do you still hate Nintendo for that? Like, I find
It is
myself
whack.
hating
It's whack.
Nintendo
It's really whack.
more and more over the last probably year or two. I've just the way Nintendo have monetized games is really starting to grind on me a fair bit. So
yeah, no, like again, I passed it thanks to a loophole, but had I not have gotten those as a gift, I don't think I would have bought the bike. I would have been like that, and I would have grumbled. I'd been like, "What the fuck? You can't listen to, why?" But I'm glad I don't have to. I'm glad I'll just use the bike.
yeah. So
I'm hoping though, real quick, I'm hoping though there is a way I can use the bike without taking the bike out of the package.
oh,
Like if I can do that, right? And you can do it with some, like the Shovel Knight amiibo. You could do it with. I've done it. My friend added Shovel Knight amiibo. John, what's up? You use it just to like unlock some stuff in the game, and it worked. And then it didn't come out of the box. I'm hoping this does it too.
well, I have heard of people going into their local GameStop with their Nintendo Switches and scanning the bike from the store so they don't have to buy the bike. So I think you can do it through the box. So hopefully no one else has done it to your bike, because I would assume that makes your bike null and void if they have.
Right, yeah. But I'd just be happy that I was able to keep it in the box. Well, I'm sure the value does go down, but at the same time, you could probably just erase an amiibo and just use another user. I've done that with some Smash Brothers amiibos.
Yeah. No, fair.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's been pretty. What else have I also played over this break? I've been playing a lot of 2 Points Hospital and 2 Points Campus. Don't know if you played those games before. Nope. They're both like, I don't know. They're kind of factory management type games. I think especially like Tess would probably love these games. They're fun. Like you're building like a hospital and it works all around you as you build it. So you put in you have to put in more doctors and more things, and then patients will come in with like problems. Like my favorite patient is the light-headed patient, where they come in and they've literally got a light bulb on their head, and you've got to get this machine that removes the light bulb off their head so they can feel not lightheaded anymore. It's pretty funny. Like it's got some comical things like that to the game, but I mean the series has been out. There's 3 games in the series. There's also 2 Points Museum. I haven't got to Museum yet, but I'm going through the other 2 first. They're games. I do tell you this though. If you do get into the games, you will probably get addicted and lose 4 or 5 days out of your life. They are quite. they're the kind of games that I just got completely hooked in it. It's like very Animal Crossing kind of esque. How you just kind of get like into it, and then you're like, oh, I wake up tomorrow, I'll just play a quick round of that, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, I've just spent the whole day doing this. Which doesn't fare well sometimes. But yeah. They're good games though, if you're catching up.
The last game I got during my Christmas break was the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Impressed with it. I always like getting retro collections, seeing what they do with them. I mean, I don't mind a retro collection if it's just the games, but I hope they do at least something with them. Not necessarily remix them, even though that's cool too when they do that.
Yeah.
But give a good way to really manipulate the games. And in that regard, Legacy Collection's great. Like, you can really play around with the games. You can add new mutator. Like, you can have easy one-hit fatalities. Like, with the arcade original.
Oh, so
stuff
you can
that.
like modify the game as well. Like there's modifiers and that to it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's just like, okay, so like Mortal Kombat 1. You get Mortal Kombat 1, the arcade version.
Yeah.
You also get the Super Nintendo version. You also get the Sega Genesis
Is this
version.
on Steam?
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. I got it for the PlayStation 5, but I can check real quick.
Which Mortal Kombat is that?
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. It might not be. It's not popping up. Oh, wait, it is. See it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's got mixed reviews though.
Well, people like the original,
So
and it's not. It's not. You're not an arcade machine.
okay. But that sounds like interesting. I've never thought of that in a game idea before, where you take like an original game and you just redevelop it to have like an editor or something in the game, so then people can make their things to it to make it more interesting. Like that does sound like an interesting idea for a game. So yeah, I don't
I
know.
look to see if there's any technical issues with that. But no, hey, I enjoyed it. I played it with my niece. Showed her what 90s gaming was like for a little bit.
Yeah.
She went back to not caring about it. But we had some fun, briefly.
Yeah, no, it seems like a nice solid idea for a game to be able to muck with a game that you so love, to change it into something like different versions of that game.
Well, okay, but just talking about the future, some of the retro collections are getting kind of weird. They're coming out with the Ren and Stimpy retro collection.
But
I don't know what
is
it's
that
called.
ever been normal? Ren and Stimpy has always been a bit weird.
Well, here's the problem. Okay, so there's between the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, and I think handhelds, Game Boy, Game Boy, or whatever. There's a couple games, but not any of them are particularly good. Like, even going back then, they weren't considered classics.
No.
The novelty was that it was just a Ren and Stimpy game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's something I would be willing to pick up. I love Ren and Stimpy. I watched that religiously when I was a child.
I did too.
But the games weren't good though. So, it's different. Like with the Disney collection, like I love the cartoon DuckTales a lot.
Yeah.
Plus the game rocked. So it bridges that gap. So not every retro collection is, got to be that great.
They did do a lot of games back then. Like how many there was a show come out and then they were just like, oh, here's a game too. And being a kid, like if you loved Ren and Stimpy or whatever show it was, if you went into the store and saw a box with that in it, you're like, oh, I'll buy it. And there was no returns. You couldn't return a game back then. So then you'd put up with it and play through it. And, like it was a different world. So they could just automatically sell shit games and no one cared.
Yeah. Well, that's what caused the crash of '83.
Yeah.
Because you had just this era where just so many games were coming out. There was no trustful review process.
No.
Like screening for any of this stuff. And it choked the industry. And back then, and just like in the 90s, you saw just a lot of licensed games. TV, movie, whatever, music band. And like you said, they would just be that good, very uninspired.
Yeah. It made me there was hard to trust games and you had to like read magazines. It was a tricky world back then. And then the demo disc came back and that's that revitalized the industry to some extent because we're like
yeah, that was cool when that started happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Demo disc.
I wish I kept some of them. I do have some, but I wish I had the one that had Parappa the Rapper. I remember playing that on a demo disc, the first level of that, and just being like, "Wow!"
And then you had to go out and buy the game because then you're like, oh man, this game's actually pretty cool. I would never have played this game in a million years, but it's actually worked out to be a really cool game. I'm going to go and play that game. Yeah. I don't know. It's the old days.
Yes, we can't go back, unfortunately. Yeah.
I did play another game also not too over the well, this is only a couple of weeks back, called Cast and Chill. I don't know if you played that game before.
I've heard it, actually. I think I actually is it for the Switch too as well?
I would think it's on the Switch too. It only came out mid last year.
Yeah, me and Tess were looking at games. It's a fishing game, right?
Yeah, basically you just drive a boat out and then you throw the rod in the water and you try and catch some fish, and then every time you catch some fish you take them back to the jetty and you get some money for the fish, and then you can upgrade your fishing gear and then you could catch more fish, and that's the loop. Repeat.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked like a nice simple game about fishing.
I think the thing about the game that makes it really, there's two things about the game that make it really enjoyable. Number one, it looks gorgeous. Like the pixel art in that game is so well done. It's just really, really pretty. But the second part of it is the fishing mechanism of catching the fish, because you've got like, sometimes like if you're catching like a really big fish, you might have to let them out, pull them in, let them out, pull them in. And it's like this whole back and forth kind of thing, trying to catch this big fish. And then when you finally get it into your boat, you're like, oh yes, I did it. I caught this big ass fish. And you feel really good about yourself because you spent a couple of minutes pulling this fish in, because it's not the little fish. They only pay you like a couple of dollars, but they will, you know, that you just pull the rod and they come in. It's nice and easy. But then when you get to the deep, big fish, it's like this full-on battle with them that is quite enjoyable. It's intense in times. And then sometimes they'll get off the hook and you'll be like, I've spent all this time and it's disappointing. But I think you need that disappointment to make it enjoyable. So you feel this satisfaction, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. And it's also very easy to play. Like literally you press, I think, 2 buttons, or you've got your D-pad or your stick to move, and then you press another button to throw the fish, to throw your rod in and to reel it back in. So I like those couple of button games because I might not now play it for 6 months and then I'll go back to it and I'll know exactly how to play it again. So I enjoy that kind of thing in some of these games.
Yeah. As far as I don't know if you consider this a game I got because I don't have it yet, but I did pre-order it's a triple pack on the Switch too. It's Resident Evil 7, 8, and Requiem. They come out near the end of the month, so that's gonna be like the next new game I buy. I'm looking forward to that. I've always liked Resident Evil. I'm hoping that this one's
you're
good.
Gonna get it on Switch or yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I'm down the road. Probably gonna get it like physically on the PlayStation 5 as well, because to me, Resident Evil's always been a PlayStation brand, like going back to that. But I do want to pick up 7 and 8 on my Switch too. Yeah. So I figured might as well, you know, it's on sale. Just get the bundle and they. Yeah, no, like I've been watching some of the trailers for it. It looks creepy. I think I'll like it.
It looks like they haven't ruined it. Like, you know how you always tell me, the last one in the series is always the worst one, and I'm like, don't ruin Resident Evil for me. I like, and yeah.
Well, like like out of the first trilogy, 3, and it's not honestly no, because in the first trilogy, I'll definitely say 3 was better than 1. Like as good as 1 is, it's a classic.
Yeah,
it's clunky. Even compared to 2, 3, and Code Veronica, it is clunky in some areas. Like just how to do things. It's just it gets to be a pain in the butt. 2 and 3 got better at it, kind of streamlined a lot of stuff. 4 was just smooth.
But do you know
Once you got
that?
to 4, things just like.
So after Requiem, they're re-releasing or they're redoing Zero. Is the next one,
Yeah.
the remake, and then they're doing Code Veronica as a remake after that.
What I would like to see them do, only because I got something to confess. I never completed Zero. By the time I got my hands on Zero, like the 4 series was already underway, so it was hard for me to go back to like tank controls and stuff. But from what I understand, Zero takes place more or less right before 1.
Yeah.
Like it leads right into Resident Evil 1. So if you're gonna remake Zero,
You need to remake
it's
1.
stupid to think of.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the thing because Resident Evil's already been remade.
Yeah. But,
As in, like the Resident Evil remake is great. It's good, but it's old school. It's tank controls. It's storage boxes and whatnot.
yeah, I know. I agree. I want to play 1. I've never played 1 either because I'm just like, I don't like going that far back in the past. I'm not retro like you.
I played both. I played the original one and 2004.
Yeah.
I think it came out in 2004, and maybe 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. But I always think it's kind of funny because, like, okay, so Resident Evil 1 came out in 1996,
Yeah.
and the remake came out in 2004. That's a span of 8 years. Resident Evil 2 came out in 1998, and the remake came out in 2019, which is a span of 21 years. So, like, it seems to, like, stretch out more and more so far. So maybe it's a little too soon to do the Resident Evil 1 remake. Maybe they actually have to wait a little longer.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Requiem, but I think I'm going to wait for a couple of weeks and see what everyone says. I wish there was a statue edition. If there was a statue edition where I could buy like a little figurine, I would be all in on it day one. But they don't seem to make those editions anymore for the collectors. They've got. I used to love figurine editions of games, and they've gone. I don't know why. Bring them back, I say.
The last game I got, and it was funny too because like I think they were like maybe just like a little too like over expecting, however you want to say it, how many people would buy Rage 2. So because there seemed to be all the special editions that came with that like boomerang, the frisbee boomerang thing there.
Yeah.
So I bought one of those since that was the one available. And it was one of the most fun toys ever. It's destroyed. It got destroyed like a good 2 months after I bought it. But I'd be throwing it around the house. At the time, I had a roommate, my friend Mike, and like we'd be spouting at each other, just like chucking it as hard as we could because it was just foam, so it was all right. We never broke anything.
But I remember getting the care package, the Call of Duty care package things, and then I had night vision goggles, and I had the little drone that I could fly around. And this was before this Call of Duty drone one came out, before drones were like a thing that people used to buy at the store. This is back when drones were just starting to be a thing, and they released this Call of Duty drone thing. I was like, oh man, this is the coolest thing ever. And yeah, I just always like those big editions, but yeah. And even the console, we're not even getting like fancy consoles anymore. Remember when you used to get all the different fancy consoles with they hardly ever do that nowadays.
That was what, like...
Oh.
I remember the Xbox 360 era, I got a Halo 360, because I couldn't afford them because they would constantly red ring on me.
Yeah.
I know that the PlayStation 5 has different shells.
Yeah, they did the shell thing where you can change it to a different... Yeah. So,
I hate the design of the PlayStation 5 so much. Like, so much.
Yeah.
It's to the point where if they ever make like that's why I like the Xbox. That's why they look for the Xbox. It's just a box. Say what you will about it. You can fit it in places. Aesthetically, it looks fine.
Oh, I'm so excited for the Steam machine. That's just a box, and then you can pull the front cover of it, and you can get different covers for it. So I'm really excited for that. But quickly, Oni Boy has agreed that with me, because we were having a chat separate to our chat online. He agreed that 2 is a great game, and he remembers playing Resident Evil 4 in high school with his friends. So.
Yes, I mean, that's the thing too. Like Resident Evil 4 was a cool game playing with other people, and you wouldn't think it would be. It's only single player. Resident Evil 4 is, at least. That's probably why 5 was two player. But yeah, I had a friend with me once playing Resident Evil 4, and he didn't know about the fish. If you go to the lake and you stand out in the dock and you shoot down at the water, it's an incident thing. The big fish just comes by, yeah, you're dead. And he didn't know about that, so I just did it. He's like, whoa!
Yeah. I think scary games. My wife loves sitting next to me. She's such a nasty person sometimes that she'll sit next to me and make me play these scary games that I'm just like some of them are like so traumatic, and I scream like a little girl, and she'll be like laughing her head off. She just wants to watch me scream and yell and whatever, and I don't. It's sometimes it's sadistic.
This is not bad of scary games.
No, she just watches me play it, so she can watch me that. And then I set her up one day, you know, in Resident Evil 7, where you've got the staircase bit where you go, like towards the start, you go through the water and then you go up the staircase. I think, yeah. So I gave her the controls. I said, "Oh, you're so tough. Then why don't you play that section of the game?" And so she walks up the staircase, and she's looking around. I said, "I think you probably have to go back down the stairs." And then that thing jumped out at her, and she screamed so hard. It was, yeah. So I do agree that horror games are fun to play with people. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah. Another game I will probably be picking.
Sorry.
What you got?
Side story. Oni Boy has brought up a very interesting thing, because we were going to move on to the state of play with PlayStation. But one of the big stories about the state of play that came out was that PlayStation was going... did you have any Resident Evil stuff before I move into PlayStation stuff?
Just looking forward to it.
Okay.
So.
PlayStation 5 is proposing to rent out PlayStations to people. Yeah. So he was interested to know, what do we think about renting a PlayStation 5? It's
okay. So if you go back in the day, I don't think Blockbuster ever did this, but I remember some local New England area rental outlets that would actually rent out like NESs.
I think
they have 2 in stock.
I don't know. I think this is coming through PlayStation. I think the way it works is that you buy, you know how you got your subscription now for PlayStation Plus and then PlayStation. Right. I think there's like, then they're going to add another tier on top of that, which would be like the PlayStation rent-free one, where you've basically locked into like a 12-month contract or something with the PlayStation. And it's like $10 a month or something like that. So I don't know. It seems very strange to me. What happens if the PlayStation breaks? What about if you come home and too late and your girlfriend throws your PlayStation in the bathtub? Do you have to pay for a new PlayStation? Like, what's the deals with the PlayStation? You know what I mean? Like, if things go bad, like, it's going to be an interesting rules.
I only bring up the Nintendo because it's quite similar. I mean, if you rented it from the store and you broke it, they'd probably be like, well, good thing we got your credit card number. Sony would probably say that too. Yeah,
I guess so. But yeah, it's an interesting world that we kind of go. I do think that's going to be the future I do think that's going to be more common than we expect it to be in the future, where they know that people can't afford where they're going with the prices of PlayStation, Steam machines, Xboxes are going so expensive that I think they're going to go, well, let's do this rental model, because their idea is that they want to get it into your hand. So if you have an Xbox or a PlayStation, then you are locked into their ecosystem, and then you've got like buying games from them and all that kind of things. So yeah. He also wrote leasing your games, LOL. But at the moment, you don't own any games that you have on Steam or PlayStation and that either. You're licensing them from them. So you're not buying games. Technically, any online game you're buying at the moment is a license for that game. And if they pull it from the store, you don't own that game. So,
and even physical games aren't like, I mean, there's some. Remember when the Xbox One was originally going to come out, and physical games were completely different. You know, it just kind of like took it, and then it just became a key.
Yeah.
And I still think it's probably going to go towards that at some point. I hope it doesn't. But, you know, we've been talking, and it seems like ever since this show started, we've been talking about like the death of physical games and the rise of digital games. And, you know, like even Resident Evil 9, we just talked about Requiem. That's all digital. I just bought it digitally, you know?
That's why we don't get figurines with our games anymore, because no one's buying it from the store. They're buying it online.
You know what the Terminator game got? What's something that video games today don't have?
Soul. I mean,
instruction manual.
Oh,
it comes with an instruction manual. Oh, I opened it up and I saw it. My heart got warmer. It took me back. I was like, oh, and it even has the smell. You know, like how video game manuals for some reason just have that smell.
Yeah. What did you buy it on? PlayStation or Nintendo? Like, what did you buy? Sorry, PlayStation?
The Switch. I bought it on the Switch.
Oh, so at least you can still blow the little cartridge.
Right.
Yeah. You can get the whole retro experience. Oh my God, you've just broken up at the best point, where I just wanted to hear your reaction to this little blowing of the Switch thing. You're dying. Your internet's dying, man. Bring back your internet. Come back, I say. I would say after 2010, all games are made by committee. Yeah, I would say that true. I think when are you? I can hear you. You're coming back slowly. Well, man, I think you're dying. I think we're just about out of bandwidth. I think we might have to wrap up the show if you can't come back in the next few minutes or seconds. Whoa, where are you? I can hear you. Are you back? Oh my God! What is is it snowing in your house or something? Is the snow covered you in? Oh. Okay, I think we'll call it a day. Thank you for watching. Oh, hang on. How come I say I got to wrap it up and then you come back in to the world of internet? No. Okay. No. Okay, he's not coming back. Thank you for watching Anything Gaming. We'll do it again soon. When it's snowing in Boston at the moment, so things are not so good. Thanks, guys. Talk to you guys later.
No, wait.
Oh.
Hold on. Don't end yet.
Oh, he's back. He's live. How did you come back?
Oh, I came back just in the nick of time. Unfortunately, I don't know what just happened on my computer, but my phone still works. So.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. I don't know what's happening with the world at the moment. Is it the snow? No, you are not. I can't hear you at all. This is. I'm going. I can't hear you. You've got no sound. 1 second. He's muted it or something. What's he done? This is what is he doing? This could be the most interesting show of all time. Well, he's coming back on his computer, maybe.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you again.
Okay, and now you can see me.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah. My computer was wigging out for some reason,
Yeah.
and I think because I was still logged into Discord on my computer, when I tried to do my phone, it wouldn't work. But now that's closed out, and
Well, this is I can actually hear
so
you
what
better.
were we talking about?
We can hear you better. Well, we were talking about how you've got snow and I don't have snow. We talked about PlayStation. Oh, we were going to talk about the state of play. Let's move on to. Are you excited for God of War: Sons of Spartan?
Yes, but I hardly say it's the most excited. I'm like the game from State of Play I'm most excited about. There's some others that I kind of want more than that. Having said that, it looks good. I mean,
I think it looks expensive for what it is.
yeah, and I heard that the original director of God of War was kind of pooping on it.
Oh.
So that kind of makes me go, oh, this might not be the greatest. But you know, I'll keep my mind. It's already out, I believe, isn't it?
I think so. I think they just Shadow launched it. I'm not. The God of War trilogy had me more interested. I'm hoping it's a reasonable remake. Like I don't know how. Sometimes these remakes can be shit. Some can be good. Like it. I'm interested to see what it does. So that one's more interesting. I'm guessing the game you were interested in was the Castlevania game.
Yes. Yes. How'd you guess?
I know.
How did you guess? Oh, I am so looking forward to that. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be more towards the Symphony of the Night style, which is fine. You know, that is the Vania and the Metroidvania. But I hope there's some elements of the old school Castlevania, kind of the ones you see in Bloodstained nowadays.
The game that I was most interested in, however, was the Kendra game, Scars of Corrosion.
Oh.
Did you ever play Kendra Bridges of Spirit?
I did not know.
Oh my god! And that's the one game that is the one PlayStation game besides Astrobot that I think just playing it with when your wife or something would love to watch it. It's so they're such a gorgeous games, and they're very they're kind of a bit Zelda-esque, but with a bit of Lilo and Stitch on the side. Yeah. Oh no! Who got interested all of a sudden?
Yeah. Now
I'm gravitating. Yeah. So, but the first one was really, really, really well done. It was one of the. I think it was one of the best side PlayStation. It released only on PlayStation to start with, and then it eventually came to everything else. So I think it had an exclusive deal with PlayStation for like a year or two, and then it went to everything else. You can even get it on Steam and stuff now, and Xbox, I think. But it was a really weird company that made it. That's what probably grabbed me the most about this game. The game company that made it started off being an advertisement company, and so they So they used to do all these advertisements with all these little cute characters in I think Korea, or something like that. Oh. And so they'd have like these little cute characters going up to a Coke machine and pulling out like a little Coke and drinking it and stuff like that, or whatever. And then they realized that they were really good at animating all these little cute characters. So they're like, well, let's make a video game, dudes. And they did. And it is probably one of the most prettiest video games you'll ever see. Like, it is so well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well made. It's like it's so much nicer than Astrobot. Like, Astrobot's good and fine, but this Kendra.
Yeah, that's the project. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, but you look at Kendra and it's next level. It's, I don't know, what's the prettiest? We should do a thing on the prettiest video games ever. I don't think we've ever done that.
Oh, well, okay. So when we say it's not necessarily the best graphics,
Yeah.
just like the most like pretty, like like you said, it can be like hand drawn.
Yeah.
So some hand drawn games are very beautiful.
Have you ever played Unraveled, Unwind, where you're this cotton ball and it came, but there's games that are like we'll have to make it. Yeah, we should do that one day. Anyway.
Yeah, but what cost? Like in terms of like it's not even like the best graphics world, but I just know that The Witness is just stunning to look at in some areas. Like it's simple too. It's not like bleeding edge graphics, but just like the mix of colors are just out of the world.
Yeah. So no, I think it's sometimes, and some games could be just like 2-color games or 3-color games. Like they might have like black and blue or something like that, and they'll just do it so well that it makes it like just so immersive. They're the type of, that's what I'm saying. But Kendra is just excellent. It's nicer than Zelda looking. It's gorgeous. So that's what I'm going to say with that one.
What do you think about the new James Bond game?
Oh, that is one game I am hyped about. I forgot all about that. Thank you for bringing it back. I am hyped about that game. The way that they've put into that all of the stealth mechanics, like it looks like a decent stealth game, but then it looks like they've got a really cool story in it as well. What about you?
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna look. I think it's good. It harkens, not obviously to GoldenEye, but it harkens me back to Little to Everything or Nothing, which I loved. I thought that was a really good James Bond game. If they can keep that energy, I'm definitely sold.
I think it looks like they've got the other James Bond game, and then they've got like the original Hitman and kind of joined them together. It's got a bit of a Hitman vibe to it to me as well, but with a more satisfying story. That's the look of it to me. Like the Hitman games, I never finished a Hitman game and just thought, geez, I was glad I went through and killed all those people. Like it wasn't as satisfying.
Yeah. You want to feel good after murdering a room full of people.
Yeah.
You don't get that rush.
Yeah, like you just seem to have no reason why you're doing it. It's more like he's a soulless character, and it doesn't. That's why I think the series died, because you couldn't like just enjoy being soulless all your life. Where James Bond's got like some soul, he's got some charisma,
right?
And if you put that James Bond character into Hitman, all of a sudden you've got like a really cool game. It's so I'm really excited about that. I don't even know when that's coming out, but that's one of the ones that it's not that long, is it?
What do you think about the? This is an odd one, but they're remaking Marathon.
Oh, really?
And I'm just saying this about Marathon. I remember always hearing cool shit about Marathon. It was Bungie's game, before Halo, and how it was revolutionary in some ways when it comes to the first-person shooter dynamic. But I remember playing it back in the day because it seemed hype to me, and it was really boring. Like, there was some things they introduced. Like, they introduced the concept of dual wielding your guns, mission logs, like it's story driven.
Whoa. You did not tell me that it's actually going to have a figurine edition.
Well, at least you'll be able to tell us how the game is, I guess. Oh, look at that. Oh, tiered gear. Come on, man. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that.
I'm going to have to go and buy it now because I've been just talking it up.
Well, I hope it's good. And it's probably nothing like the original marathons anyway. I mean, Bungie's making it, but I'm sure it's like different enough. But I just remember being very disappointed with the original marathon.
Well, I'm going to.
Not a bad game. It wasn't. It wasn't like it was. And another thing that hurt the original marathon was it was only available for Mac. It never came out for Windows back in the day, which I think hurt it in the long run when competing with Duke Nukem and Quake and all those guys.
Bungie is such a weird company like that. They've really chose their alliances a bit strange, haven't they? Like,
yeah,
but I'm surprised that because PlayStation acquired Bungie, didn't they?
Yeah. Well,
I'm pretty sure
I know
they did.
Bungie went off to do Destiny, and they still work on Destiny.
Yeah, but I'm
day.
pretty sure the PlayStation acquired Bungie. It's one of their sits in the PlayStation stable of libraries. And this new marathon game's coming on Xbox day one as well. So maybe cross platforms are dead.
Maybe. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it, but I'm keeping my expectations a little tempered. I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
Really,
now.
I'm
gonna see how much the edition is, and I'll tell you. I didn't know there was one. It's pretty exciting. Like that someone's actually.
Well, there's a new Metal Gear collection coming out. Does that come with anything?
No, they never come with because they're gonna. I think the rule was with figurine games. They're the games that people aren't really sure if they're gonna buy, and so they put a figurine, and then you go, "Oh, I guess I'll buy it then," right?
Yeah.
But they didn't. The games they knew they were going to sell, like Metal Gear Solid. Why would I bother putting it with it? We're going to sell 1 trillion copies of that anyway. You know, that's how they do it. I can't believe they're doing Rayman 30th edition as well. That was another one.
Yeah.
I can't find where do I buy this version? I'm going to find it. I don't know if it's available in Australia. This is upsetting me now.
Oh.
But yeah. Oh, what other games? Is there anything else on your list of things to do?
Well, I will say this: Silent Hill Townfall does look nice, but that just reminds me I got to finish Silent Hill F, which I haven't done yet.
Oh, well. One side note, stepping back a bit. Onyboy has said years ago, he had a minor chance to work for Bungie. He met someone at GDC who said they liked him enough to ask them if they'd like to work for them. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, cool!
He did.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, that's what an opportunity.
But he didn't. So.
Wonder what year that would have been. Like, what would have been the Bungie game of that time?
Destiny.
You know, because
Destiny DLC.
Well, Halo 1 is 2001. I'm sure Marathon was like mid late 90s because they had a couple Marathon games.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So and after, even though Marathon did have its moments, Halo's what put them on the map. I was like, oh, it's that. Okay.
Okay.
And they worked through Halos 1, 2, 3, and did they do Halo 4? I don't think they did.
They did Halo Reach. And then was there that what was that weird lettered Halo?
Infinite?
No, it was it came out after Reach. What was the one that came after Reach?
Halo Wars?
No, that was Halo
4 came out after Halo Reach. It was 1, 2, 3, the DLC for 3, Reach, then 4, and Halo Wars was in 1 and 2, was in there somewhere, I think.
Let me have a look. Now you have to make me go looking for all this information.
Yeah, no, you got to do some
ODST. Halo.
Yeah, that's the Halo 3
Is that DLC or
like
remake?
add-on.
Oh, it's a remake. Oh,
It's DLC.
okay.
It's an add-on for Halo 3, and it's not that great.
Okay.
It's
But I
not
think that was the
horrible, but-
last thing that Bungie did.
Yeah, that wasn't that good.
And that was 2009. Omniboy said that he was working. This was 2013. So he definitely.
Oh yeah,
So he would have
definitely
been
the play.
Destiny.
Yeah, that pretty nice.
Mm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm looking forward to Star Wars Galactic Racer only because I love Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Like, if it's more of that, I will jump in head first.
Yeah.
You ever play that game?
No.
The original? Well,
I never did car games. Car games are just not my thing.
but they're not cars, they're pods.
That's the same thing. It just they don't have wheels.
There's
They
no
fly. They.
Wheels.
But it always
completely different.
confuses me with those games. That if I'm driving like this in the air, why can't I just go over the building to save time? You know, like they limit my height and length. They limit my height, which annoys me to some extent.
You got to think of them as like think of it like an old-timey chariot race, but the chariots are space engines.
I understand that, but why can't I go up high? Like they limit my height, and that annoys me. It makes no sense.
Well, I remember the movie. I don't know if it's Anakin or one of the other pod racers, but like actually like go up because they kind if you were driving a car and you hit a ramp, but then you come right back down and you finish the race.
Yeah.
And you win your freedom. Yay.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that much into car games. Did you ever get the Kirby one, the new Kirby thing?
Yeah, I didn't. I got it for Tess for her Christmas gift, and maybe I need to play more of it to really get the hang of it. But honestly, meh. Yeah, it's not something it's nothing we go back to when it comes to racing. We'll play either Mario Kart World or Mario Kart 8.
Okay.
One of those two. It's different. I'll say that. It's not your average racer.
Okay. No, that's fair enough. I'm not sure what else is there. He would have been working in the marketing department, to be fair. Okay, just to finish
nice.
this. So he would have been just trying to tell us about how good the DLC is for the next Destiny 2 thing. Did they ever make Destiny 1? Or did they just get hooked up on Destiny 2? Was it always just Destiny 2? I don't even remember if there was a Destiny 1.
Oh yeah, Destiny 1. It was there. It was a game. I played more 1 than I did 2.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed Destiny 1. Like, I like the direction it was going. Honestly, I think I would have had a better time with it now. But at the same time, I don't know if I can get into like a game of that scale right now.
I think
I'm still just old enough to.
I think they may release Destiny 2 too close to Destiny 1 because it just blurred into Destiny 1. I remember Destiny 1. Okay, I do remember it now. But it kind of like, it's like, here's Destiny 1. Okay, now here's Destiny 2. And then Destiny 2's been around forever. Like they didn't even bother doing a Destiny 3. They just DLC. I think, was Destiny 1 like at a price or something? Like it was like a full price game, and then Destiny 2 was free. Like was it similar to what happened to Overwatch? Is that what happened with Destiny and Destiny 2?
I think so. Yeah, that's probably the best analogy for that. It's kind of like, I know that Destiny 2 didn't come out like a lot sooner than you would think.
Yeah.
Or after Destiny 1, and once that came out, then yeah, that was it. That was the Destiny.
Yeah. Okay. And it's free, but the DLC was, were you like me? Okay, let me just paint a picture for you, and then we grew up in an era where you bought a video game, you made the video game do some video game things and played it, whatever. But then they started releasing free games like Destiny 2, Fortnite, there were some other games that are on that list that were free. And there was like a really big hesitation from me to ever play those games because I just couldn't work out how they could be proper games. Like to me, they felt like mobile. If a game is free, seeing I had paid all this money for all these games, if a free game came out, I just didn't really look at it that much. I was really reserved about those type of games. I was wondering if that's how you felt about those type of games.
Look, at the end of the day, like, yes, there are free games. A lot of them aren't free games. You know, like you end up dumping money into a lot of these games. If it's good, and hey, why not? If it's that good and entices you, then sure, dump some money in there. But you're still gonna be putting money into it to get the best possible experience. Having said that, I exonerate because, you know, they're free. You know, that's your choice to play them. What gets me is when you actually have to buy a game and it acts like a free-to-play game where you're still buying a whole bunch of microtransaction stuff. That's just scummy. Yeah. Luckily, most of those crash and burn so quick.
Yes, that's true.
I remember you and me having a great laugh on Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
About that all.
Well, the other one starts with C, Condemned, or no, what was that one that lasted 2 weeks and PlayStation pulled it? Conquered, yeah.
Oh man, that was that.
Did you know that somebody kept their copies of Conquered, actually built a whole back end for that so they could play the game with their friends to actually try it out? They've actually there's like this whole underground Conquered movement thing of like these people that have built the whole back end so you could play the game and try it out to see what it what it was actually like. That's like probably some YouTuber somewhere and getting 1 million views because everyone's like so heard about the game but never had a chance to like see it.
Maybe. I mean, that's funny though.
Yeah. Omniboy was saying that the price of the game reflects the audience the studio is looking for. Free games usually target addictive players, ticking them to spend tons of money on add-ons. I agree, but what I was saying, like, if you're like older person like me and you, I think we were really skeptical about a free game. Like, as soon as someone said, "Oh, this is free," we're like, "No, we're going to be." I'm not sure that's free. I'll just go and pay for this game over here and enjoy, because I feel like we're thinking that's only going to be half a game, or it's not going to, or we're going to have to pay for it somehow, and we were just hesitant. I think gamers that played like original Marios and all those older games found it hard to transition into free games. That's what I was saying. We just were like, I don't know about this.
No, I mean, it's a natural reaction.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the best things in life aren't free. That's something I've heard time and time again. I mean, I've gotten great stuff for free, like that Metroid bike amiibo. But generally, it's the best stuff I've had to not necessarily pay for, but sacrifice something for.
That's why you only have one hand or something. One kidney. That's
yeah. You can get by with just one. It's all right. just don't kill it at the bar.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna call it. I think we've had we made it back after all that weird turbulence in the middle. That was funny.
Yeah, I'm on my lifeboat right now.
I know.
Yeah. I'm on the lifeboat right now. Just like
you could have taken
quick thinking, we were able to finish the episode.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to cancel this show. Apologize profusely. Tell lots of people.
No.
There was many people crying in the comments.
We kept it going.
There was just like tear emojis coming everywhere.
We and then all of a sudden we shot back through and we were able to talk about the state of play.
Yes. And I don't even know if we accomplished anything this time, but it was really fun. That's all I think. All the time.
Yeah, we got to end it now though, because I'm starting to break up again.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the comments. Thanks for everything. Okay. Goodbye. See you guys.